Wow. So you're talking about myself on that planet, on that multiverse? I'm seeing this. What I'm seeing down here is not? Wow. I'm hearing myself three different places. Wow. Wow. We are truly living in a Mandela Effect world. Listen, today's a great show. Today we're talking about the Mandela Effect. We're talking about the possibilities of reasoning of what are changes? Why are there changes? What's what's going on? Is it real? Is it just us? I mean, I don't know. It's hard to put together. Are we all one big crazy nuts? Is there really changes happening? There is. Why can't we man up to it and say, hey, fucker, things are changing. Words have changed. Movies have changed. Things have changed. Take the name out. The phenomenon is real. So after this intro, we got Dr. Wu. If you don't know who Dr. Wu is this your very
Oh
first
yeah.
this channel? Dr. Wu is a certified archaeologist who graduated from the University of Washington, who has been around the world, who's worked at the Smithsonian, Boeing Museum. So he has learned the art of how to study, how to know if something is real or not. So we're going to have a real treat. As one person said last week, technically the show on Friday should be called differently. It should be called Benefits with Dr. Wu. You're going to get benefits with Dr. Wu. And somebody said last week. So during the intro, find yourself a mirror, tell yourself Bloody Mary 3 times. Some people say used to be Bloody Mary 5 times. Some people say Candyman used to be 3 times, 5 times. What the hell? I'm so fucking confused. We're going to talk about it after this intro.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
Luke, I am your father.
All right, that is such an intense intro. I love the flames and Nelson Mandela on there. But let me say this. I actually dropped a video last night. Actually, I dropped it on accident. What I mean is, I did a walking yesterday.
Did you break it? When you dropped it, did you break it?
I was talking about the Mandela Effect, but when I was uploading it, now with StreamYard, you could upload for a day. Like, say you want to YouTube. You can YouTube will allow you to premiere it on a day, but members of the channel could watch it early. So somehow, instead of clicking where that is going to be dropped on the weekend, it was dropped to everybody. But who cares? But during that walk, Bob, I was I said the reason I was talking about the Mandela Effect yesterday is again, I can't prove any changes. I mean, it's almost impossible to prove a change. Residue is whatever website you picked, but I was driving, right? I don't know why I had a craving to listen to some Alice in Chains. Had a craving. To me, Alice in Chains was the best of all the grunge bands.
I'm the man in the box.
Okay, hold on. But Bob, this might be interesting to you. So one of my favorite songs, Man in the Box is cool. We Die Young is cool. But one of my favorite song is Angry Chair. I love Angry Chair. Love that Angry Chair song. That fucking Angry Chair song is awesome. So
Yeah.
I got the, on my phone. I have, since YouTube Premium comes with music, comes with it. So I went to look for Angry Chair on Facelift. It wasn't there. Like, where the fuck is where's Angry Chair? It's usually on the second half, like 1 through 10. It was like number 7. It wasn't on Facelift. It was actually on their other album, Dirt, their second one. And I was like, no. I Facelift was the album for me. I love Facelift.
Yeah,
Angry Chair's not on that album. It's on the other album. Now, again, I can't prove this. I can't prove it. But I'm like, that song was on this album because that's the grunge band I thought was the true grunge. Because no offense to Nirvana, they were just a steroid punk band. In a way, steroid punk band, and Pearl Jam kind of follow the steps of Nirvana, blah, 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 blah. Soundgarden and Alice in Chains came out first. In fact, I told a lot of people didn't know this year, so I told them that. In fact, Alice in Chains so cool. When they came out, they just wanted to play. They opened up for Poison. They opened up for Van Halen. Alice in Chains did not give a fuck what kind of music you're playing. They just wanted to play. So I always had that kind of respect for the band. Now, if I ask you, Bob, I know Alice in Chains is not everybody's band, so they're not going to know this. If I ask you, what was their first music video off Facelift? What song would you say?
Oh God, dude. Oh,
you just mentioned it earlier.
Well, yeah, it's the one "I'm the Man in the Box," right?
Now, see, everybody would say "Man in the Box." Even I thought it was "Man in the Box," and then I actually looked it up because I was, when you have a Mandela Effect change, how you and I says, go start doing your research. Well, technically, "Man in the Box" was not the first video off the album. It was actually "We Die Young." Apparently, what I read is the company thought the "Man in the Box" was too gothic, so they went with "We Die Young." And when you listen to "We Die Young," the whole album was fucking gothic, so it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So this might be interesting to you. So they why am I noticing this change? Even though say it's not, say it is mismemory. It's fun when you actually research. It is fun. Out of all the grunge bands, they had the first certified gold album. The first certified over Nirvana, over Soundgarden, over all of them. Now we know Nirvana came like so-called leader, but that album certified gold on a certain month and a date that it's a month and a date that nobody would ever forget in the history of the United States of America. What was one of the most heartbreaking history thing that has happened on a month and a date? September 11th. I'll just skip it. That album was certified gold, Bob, on September 11th. Now, listen, not on the day that happened, but the album was certified gold actually on September 11th. So I just thought that's kind of
weird.
Kind of weird that I'm researching this. It's not on the right album. It's on a different album. Now, most people say, no, Eric Toy's on Dirt. Maybe. That's fine. But when you start looking at history, Man in the Box wasn't the first video. The album was certified of all the grunge bands on September 11th. Isn't that just kind of, I don't know. I thought
I remember that being the first album. I remember that was the first video I've ever seen from them. It was the Man in the Box. Yeah, 100%. There was nothing else before that.
I want to see if this works. Like I said, I was sharing. Let me see if this works. Allow. Hold on. See, it says right here
in the box.
It says right here the first tracks was We Die Young and Man in the Box, which We Die Young, I found out that was the first video, and achieved certified on September 11th. I just thought that, you know what I mean?
And that cover looks different. Go back to the cover.
Oh, let me go back to it. Oh shoot, I just hold on. Talk about the album Facelift.
Yeah.
Okay, let me
let me see the cover again.
Oh shit. I clicked on. Hold on. Let me actually go to like an actual image. Let me see here, and let me all right. Here we go. Let me share screen. This is so different now. I had to, Bob. I had to use Firefox because every browser was not working properly with StreamYard anymore. So I went here. Hold on. Now.
Huh. I don't know about that, man. I don't remember looking like that. What's up with the magenta? There's the magenta conspiracy again. There's all the magenta. Good God. Everything from the 80s and 90s are all magenta.
Doesn't it look more feminine?
It looks feminine and demonic. It looks demonic and feminine.
I know.
And it looks magenta.
You know what, Bob? I was thinking that too when I zoomed in on the cover of this album. Like,
I don't remember that picture.
It looks too, even though it's colorful, but too normal of a guy now. I thought Facelift was like a little bit more grungier, I guess I would say. But
yeah, it was a grunge. He was a grungy looking dude, confused looking, like he's just kind of going a little bit nuts. But that looks like an insane magenta freaking. What is that? His eyes are all googled weird. It's like it's all weird. His teeth. Ooh.
It doesn't. I know.
Face.
I know. Even that cover looks a little different. It really does.
Oh, I had that CD. I had it. I had that CD. I had that. I didn't know how it looked. God damn.
Yeah, I mean,
that got a little demonic, didn't it?
I know. Again, I can't prove it, and I don't know why. That morning, I just wanted to listen to some Alice in Chains, and I wanted to hear "Angry Chair." You know, I remember it was like one of the songs that was in the movie Singles, and Alice in Chains still in the movie Singles, but that song's not even in that movie on that soundtrack. So the whole thing with Alice in Chains was kind of weird. Like, I just one, two, okay. Oh, that it was weird.
Oh, wow!
If anybody really didn't see the picture, I put on my community bar that Eliza got her nails done. They had to pick her up in the air to get her nails. It was cool, but I just thought I brought that up. And now, again, I can't prove none of this changed. But Bob, here's another one that hopefully we don't get hit. That I know it's kind of weird. Like I want to go with another band. Now, guys, usually when I talk about bands, I only go with the bands that I kind of really know, because I don't know lyrics as much as other people do in every album. But one of the bands that Bob will know, that I know this band pretty well, and that's Social Distortion.
Oh yeah,
you know, saw them so many times at concert. Oh, yeah. My son was on stage. Yeah. Now there's a song on "Somewhere Between Heaven and Hell." Now this is not a lyric change, but I'll play a tiny bit of the song just so people kind of get the idea of the song. So let me just bring the song up real quick. Hold on.
You still love me. It's leaving me all alone and so blue. I'll always dream, but I'm
gonna take it off in a second. I just want people kind of hear it. Then the song will kick in, like grab you by the balls. Here it comes. Grab you by the balls. Here we go. Go. All right. So when an album comes out, you buy the cover and you listen, you look for the lyrics of the songs, And usually all the songs are written by the band, has the lyrics in it, and it'll tell you who wrote it. And I remember looking at the album,
Yeah.
all the songs were written by Social Distortion, all of them on it.
Yeah.
Now, like
Yeah.
the last album, they did a remake of Ring of Fire. So the album would say Ring of Fire was written by June Cash. Johnny Cash sang it, but
Yeah.
June Cash wrote
Yeah.
the song. Not Johnny Cash did not write it. It was his wife who wrote the song. Okay, so
I heard Johnny Cash has a new album out.
who knows?
Johnny
They
Cash
all
has a
come
new
out of the
album
dead.
out.
But Bob, did you know that song is a remake? That song is a remake. It's a remake
Oh,
from a 1955 song. And I remember I'm going to play that version too. So I want people to hear it. So it's a 1955 song.
I thought they wrote it.
Kitty Wells.
Making believe that you still love me. It's leaving me
Wow.
alone and so blue. But I'll always dream.
Really good, actually. It's really,
Till I'll
really
never
good.
own
It's
you.
good. I just never heard of it.
Making believe it's all I can do.
Huh.
So,
Strange.
but I remember the
strange.
album said all songs were written by Mike Ness and the group.
Yeah.
Every one of them. Even Make
Yeah.
You Believe had the lyrics.
Every one of them.
Never knew
Yeah.
that
Huh.
song was a remake. I don't know why I was looking it up.
Talking
I'm
about
like,
the great unveiling. So he I guess, fuck. So that's,
I know.
I thought he wrote that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought he wrote-
I knew.
Well, it
like,
said
the
he
song.
wrote it.
Well, I knew Ring of Fire, of course, wasn't his. He on
No, that's
the
Johnny
White Trash album. He did it under my thumb with Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
But that song wasn't a remake. But now in this timeline, that song's a remake.
Oh, weird.
See, I can only do this with
Shit.
June Carter Cash. Yes, that's the one who technically co-wrote
Oh, wow.
Ring of Fire. Johnny Cash, of course, made it famous, but Johnny Cash didn't write it. Maybe your timeline he did. I don't know. But what I'm getting at is I can only do this with bands that I know. You could tell me about any other band. I don't know, Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park. I wouldn't be able to tell you shit on if there's changes with those bands. I can only tell you changes with the bands I knew.
Well, it's like Blink-182. They've got a lot of their songs have completely changed. And I'm like, whoa, that's weird. Like, I can't remember the name of the song. Was it I Walk Alone to Get the Feeling Right? That goes on. I walk alone to get the feeling right. I mean, that's the song. That's the lyrics, but it's changed.
And George, I mean, you're right.
can't
I mean,
remember what the new
every
lyrics
song out there is built from another song. That's true. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's common. Every single song is built off of something. It's just, but Danny, what? Oh my God, torture? What? What's torture? The Kitty Wills version or the Social Distortion version? Because if you're saying Social Distortion, Danny, we're gonna have words. I'm actually going to the Social Distortion concert in September in Seattle. So,
oh, you bastard! You bastard!
Now,
oh man!
Now, Bob, I'm gonna
play.
I'm gonna play an old school Mandela Effect that you and I have discovered that still other people don't talk about it. I guess unless it comes from them, they won't ever admit that this could be a Mandela Effect change. This is another one. You and I will recognize this one all the way. Here we go. The teddy bear.
Oh man, yeah, the teddy bear.
That's an old school one, but that teddy bear.
Yeah,
that teddy bear.
The teddy bear shows up in everything now. There's a lot of videos with the teddy bear in it now.
I wonder if I can slow motion that with this. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can. Damn it. Well, let me slow
Man,
motion it.
I think
But
we do a whole show with teddy bears.
well, I don't have the clip. But remember Poltergeist, the scene where the Poltergeist girl was going
Yeah,
into that
Poltergeist.
closet, and then it showed like everything coming underneath the bed. And then it showed this
Yeah.
teddy bear that was bigger than the bed itself,
Yeah.
floating across.
It's like, when did that teddy bear come from? I don't remember that teddy bear in that scene either. I don't remember the teddy bear in this scene. I don't remember the teddy bear in that scene. And the band, Eric, also the band Simple Minds, you know, the band Don't You Forget About Me. Anyway, so in that video, when I was in England and I was talking about the teddy bears keep showing up, and then the person I was hanging with goes, "Hey, there's these weird new teddy bears in that fucking video, the a Simple Minds video. Don't you forget about me." And damn teddy bears. I'm like, wait, there's teddy bears in that too?
And
a lot of teddy bears.
Here's another famous one that you and I will say this is major. But again, people in the Mandela Effect community. Well, I can't play it.
Steaming.
Not recognize that in the movie Meatballs, that Bill Murray, who wore Hawaii shirts throughout the whole movie, except when he's running in the morning, jogging, he has his jogging suit. In the middle of a hot day, they're doing a hot dog contest where he's wearing a blue T-shirt. The guy who's the camp counselor has the whistle is wearing a T-shirt. But in this scene, Bill Murray's not wearing a Hawaii shirt no more. He's wearing a brand new red sweater with what number?
13 on it. Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, he was wearing a Hawaiian shirt. I've seen this movie at the movie theater as a kid. I've seen this movie more times than any other movie in my entire life. I've seen this movie. I know it forward and backwards. He comes out and he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt. It was like a reddish Hawaiian shirt. And he sits down. He's wearing shorts and a Hawaiian shirt. And he sits down next to him and he tells him he's motivating him with the speech or whatever. But I remember that Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, well, let's play
I remember him wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Clear as fucking day as I'm talking to you
know
now.
what they're saying, Larry?
And now he's got a 13 on his shirt.
This is the year that Fink beats the stomach. No, it's a couple of guys over here. But they're saying it. No! Save it.
And I'm not saying it's any religious connotation, but it's ironic behind him. It's a hot dog, and you see dog behind him the whole time, but it's like God backwards.
That's true. That's true. And the proud 13.
See? 13, and it looks like God backwards behind him.
Yeah, and it's one of those, you know, it's one of those old classics. But again, you know, most people, a lot of people in the Mandela Effect community won't recognize that because it did not come from them. I don't, you know, it's hard to. Well, what did Carla say? A red and blue sat on either side of the word dog. God. Red and blue. Hold on.
You saw that. Let's see.
Blue, red. And the guy who hosts, I think he is wearing white, huh? Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, that guy. Red, white, and blue. That is the American colors.
Yeah, sure the hell is. Huh.
I love
interesting.
Your heart. We all die young. You know. No, this is kind of weird in a way that he's bringing up. Midwest is bringing up. I love Steel Heart. We all die young. Because last night I rewatched a good old classic movie with Mark Wahlberg called Rockstar. And in the movie, you know, I love that old movie where he gets pushed into a rock band, he as new singer, and all the songs he's singing, not all, but most of the songs are sung by Steelheart. He's pretending to be the lead singer, and that famous bass part song, "We All Die Young," and that's the song. Steel Dragons, yeah, that's the song. Steel Dragons, that's in the Rockstar movie. Yeah, I own it. I just decided to watch it again because what's her name from Friends is in it too. People forget. For Friends, Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston. Yeah.
And the drummer of Steel Dragon is Jason Bottom, the son of Led Zeppelin Bottom in that movie. So that movie has a lot. So it's just funny that he brought that up because I watched that movie last night. Oh my God. I haven't seen this guy in a long time, Bob. System Failure.
Oh, I remember that person. Wow.
Oh, the UK.
Wow.
Oh, look, Texas Danny.
Yeah, Texas Danny's still trying to find crickets. Eric, let me ask you a question. Have you heard crickets lately? Everyone has to pause and go, wait a minute. As a matter of fact, I haven't heard any crickets.
You know, that's funny because I've been doing morning walks every day. Everybody in the chat knows that I've been trying to get myself back in shape. And no, I don't. No.
You haven't heard any crickets? No. It was funny because I said Texas Danny was running around in Texas going, dude, I don't hear no crickets either. What the fuck is going on? I haven't heard of crickets since 2016. Except if I look it up online and I play cricket sounds, if I play cricket sounds on fucking YouTube or something. But other than that, I haven't heard one cricket. Cricket. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, well, we hear cicadas. Like, the Danny Stateston is in there. And he's like, yeah, I got cicadas everywhere. I can't hear no crickets. Well, yeah, you got cicadas, but where the hell are the crickets? Crickets are gone.
Wow. I mean, I don't pay. I'm not saying. Well, I'm not saying I don't pay attention, but I'm gonna have to.
Until somebody asks you the question, you wouldn't know. You'd be like, I gotta think about that. And then like other people on my sidebar are like, holy fuck. And then people walking outside their doors, they're like, I don't hear any crickets. Where the fuck are the crickets?
Everything is just so crazy. It's awesome. I mean, I still can't believe Midwest brought up Steel Dragon because like one of I mix songs and I'm driving the car, and the second song that I mix is Steelheart, "We Die Young," right after Aerosmith, Lightning Strikes.
You sure did.
And it's just funny because I do a mix like not songs that are the popular songs. You know what I mean? It's like there's I guess you call it deep tracks, or whatever. Aerosmith, Lightning Strikes. A lot of people don't even know that Aerosmith did this kick-ass song called Lightning Strikes. A lot of Missing Birds also.
Yeah, a lot of missing birds. I see the same birds. It's the same birds. It's the same birds. I haven't. And then I saw a bird upside down the other day. It was underneath the branch, and I'm like, I've never seen that kind of bird before. I see a whole lot of crows.
I hear a lot of birds because I do a lot of walking. I've been hearing birds and all that, and all that. What else? So, and I was researching this, like, again, take everything with a grain of salt. Like I was researching, I was talking about this when I was doing my walk about what is with 13s, what is with 13s. And I made a mistake yesterday during that walk. I said the information correctly, but I said it wrong. I said that when I flew out of the car as a baby, I said it was on 13th Avenue. It wasn't on 13th Avenue. It was Fig Garden area. Anybody knows Fresno knows Fig Garden off of the main road. And it was front of a building address that was 13 East Fendora Avenue, 13. So the car accident happened in front of a building. It was 13. So it wasn't 13th Avenue. It was 13. And when I was bringing that up, because we were talking about my basketball jersey that I picked 12 on purpose, and I didn't even put this together, Bob. And now this is what we talked. We talked about this before, but the 13s is really even a bigger connection, because the car crash happened in front of a building. It was number 13. Okay, the basketball jersey went from 12 to 13. Because I told everybody this is because one of my favorite players in college basketball was on Indiana Hoosiers. He wore number 12, right? So that's how I knew it was a 12, not a 13. Now people say, Eric, you're misremembering this. No, you don't misremember the jersey you wore for a sports team for a whole season. Okay. But then later on, we made another video, talked about one of the famous scenes in the movie Hoosiers. That's Indiana. I mean, it's a high school, not the actual college. When the kid was doing the granny shot, his number was not 13, and his number is 13. So think about it. My 12 went to 13 because of someone in Indiana, and in this movie, that is the Hoosiers of Indiana, was 13. Now here's something else. Here's another thing about 13. You ready for this one? Now, in my beginning stages of a cable company, the whole I mentioned this before in the chat, so this ain't really new, but another connection of a 13. If you're brand new to the channel, a Metro bus, you go have fun. A Metro bus slammed into my work truck, totaled
I remember that.
Driver's side, and I walked out with no broken bones, no nothing. But there's one thing I missed to tell you guys. I went back. God damn it! I should have grabbed that report. I didn't grab it. Fuck it. Fuck. Okay, I didn't grab it. That truck, that Metro bus, all has numbers for like number 5, number 6. That bus that hit me was 13.
No fucking way.
That bus was 13. 13. What if I tell you about?
It's weird how things line up. Like right now, people that know me, I'm living where I'm living at. I'm living at our cousin's house right now, and the address is 3 6s. It's 3 6s. That's the address here. That's the street address, is 3 6s. And I'm like, the fuck? I'm living in 3 6s. I don't remember this address having 3 6s ever as a kid growing up. Ever. I know that. And so I'm living in a place that I've been to since I was a kid. And the address is 3 6s. And I'm like, oh, that's weird.
And I'm bringing this up because Limbs UK wrote 13 is my lucky number. No shit, but I'm generally a very unlucky person. But 13, yeah, technically 13 is supposed to be bad luck. But for me, guys, I'm living through 13 where I should be dead. I should be dead as a baby. I should be dead when that Metro bus slammed and I walked out with nothing.
Yeah.
I wish, Bob, somehow we knew when that truck hit me on that road in the mountains, when I flew out of my shoes. I wish we knew if that license plate had a 13 on there.
I bet it does now. I bet it does now. If you were to see it, I bet it does.
I bet you. Now this is far stretch. Now this one is far stretch. Now Bob went off the cliff, right? I bet you there's a way I can make that a 13. Bob, so there's 3 people. Hold on. There's 3 people that rode on a motorcycle. You, your cousin, and Uncle John. That's 3. 3 of you rode on one motorcycle. 1 motorcycle, 3 people is 13. I know that's a far stretch one.
Well, 4 of us went over the edge of the cliff. 3 humans and 1 motorcycle. That's 13.
It is, right? I know that's a far stretch, but I'm
off
like
100-foot cliff. 100-foot vertical cliff.
And what I get is
vertical cliff.
And you guys lived. Uncle Johnny lived. Shouldn't have. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like
Yeah.
it's like somehow a 13 is keeping us alive somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember going off that cliff and then going a vertical cliff and then hitting some boulders on the side, and I fucking stopped for a little while, and I was hanging there on the edge of a fucking cliff, and then all of a sudden there was a gray squirrel that was on the same edge of the cliff. I figured it must have got knocked over when we fell over, and so it was crawling up the rocks, and I remember following the gray squirrel up the rocks. I followed the gray squirrel. I was watching it jump from rock to rock to rock to rock on a vertical cliff, and I was what? I think I was 6 or 7. I can't remember the age. Crawling up that cliff.
I do want to say system failure does have to go. People, system failure used to be on my channel back in the 2019. I mean, system failure was one of the originals that we all, our community clique was. Awesome guy. And this fucking guy, when he goes out on a protest.
Is he the Irish guy? Irish guy?
The Irish guy.
Oh, fuck yeah.
The Irish guy. When he goes out.
That's the craziest motherfucker.
When he goes out on a protest, he fucking gets into it. I mean, you don't push him, he pushes you.
He's unnaturally crazy, which makes him cool as fuck. I like that. He's spontaneous too, man. Spontaneous.
Now, Bob, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I found this website, and people, I'm doing this one for fun. This is for fun. There's actually a website that hold on, what's this? Do a test on a random number generated in Google. How do you do that?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Do you go to Google and just say pick a random number?
Well, we did find out something that one time we were playing with numbers. Now, I don't want to bring it up because you'll get in trouble, but there's the kid corona shots, the whatever. Anyway, the outbreak of whatever the virus was. And Eric and I go, Eric, put in any number. Just put in like 5 people have corona. 5 people have, all of a sudden there's a name of a town and a place, and there's the number 5. And I go, Eric, put in any number randomly. 132. Eric puts in 132. This town 132, or like, oh wow, this is crazy. Whatever number you put in.
Oh, I didn't know this. Daryl Phillips said 13 can be both good and bad. For Taylor Swift, 13 is good. Her birthday. My birthday in binary is 13. I have had 4 very close calls, but I'm still here. See, the 13. Well, going back, Bob, there's a website that says most search Mandela Effect by state.
Okay.
I don't know how they do that, but I thought, hey, that'd be kind of fun to look at, right?
Yeah.
The most Mandela Effect search by state. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So the most search Mandela Effect in every state. So let's find out, everybody who's in a certain state, let's find out with the people in your state, what do they search most for Mandela Effect?
This is data.
All right. I'm trying to make this bigger.
Post the data.
Okay. Now this is based on Google Trend search data in the last year. All right.
Nice.
So Captain Crunch is famous search for Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Wyoming.
Wow.
So if you're in those states, your number 1 Mandela Effect search is Captain Crunch. Why that is, I have no idea. It was
Captain Crunch. I know it was Captain Crunch because I used to sit in fucking college classrooms with a box of Captain Crunch and just eat it in class. And the teacher's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm eating breakfast. Like, I'm paying for college. I'm paying for this. I could eat in this classroom." And I used to eat it out of a box of Captain Crunch.
Well, if you live in New Hampshire or Oklahoma, Bob, it's Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its, yes.
So if you're in that state, I guess Oklahoma people likes a lot of Cheez-Its.
Yeah. And they're also getting a lot of tornadoes. Cheez-Its and tornadoes. There's probably Cheez-Its everywhere.
Yeah, they probably need the Cheez-Its, right? Probably the one to be.
I wonder if they have a teddy bear show up. I wonder if they're sending teddy bears in their tornadoes.
Whoa. Did you see that in the chat? Dina P
No,
got
what?
married on the 13th.
No kidding. Wow.
Dina P got
That's
married
smart.
September 13th.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Wow.
awesome.
Congrats. Yeah.
See?
Shit.
Sorry.
What was the date of
the
divorce?
Time ago. She wrote long time ago.
What was the date of the divorce? Was
No,
it also
she's
on the
still
13th?
married.
I'm
She's still
kidding.
married.
Yeah,
I think she's still married. I
Yeah.
think she's still married. Here we
I
go.
don't know.
Chick-fil-A.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Chick-fil-A. Oh, Danny. This one's yours, Danny. Chick-fil-A is Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, Delaware. It's kind of weird, Bob, isn't it? Well, I guess that would make sense, right? Because that's where
I was too
Chick-fil-A
poor to eat
started.
there. I've never even knew about the place. I like Chick-fil-A. I don't know Chick-fil-A. I don't fucking know that place.
So Danny, do you
Probably 'cause I
eat a
couldn't
lot?
afford it.
Danny, do you eat a lot at Chick-fil-A? Is that
I've never even been inside of one.
You know, Bob, I gotta be honest. When we first moved to Maryland, you know, I went to Chick-fil-A because everybody says they had the best nuggets or
I've
the
never been
best sandwich, and I was like, really? This is the best? Huh? Okay. I don't know. I don't know what the whole thing, the whole fad about Chick-fil-A. I mean, the
I'd rather go
Mandela
to
Effect,
Popeyes
the
too.
name change makes it interesting, but beyond that, their food's not all that great.
I'd rather go to Popeyes. They're for shizzle.
Yeah, me too.
They're the shiznay. Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, totally. Chuck E. Cheese.
I guess that. Hold on. L.A., Louisiana, R.I., Rhode Island. So
Yeah,
Rhode
that's
Island,
pretty good, dude. I couldn't get that one.
Chuck E. Cheese, and I gotta tell you one thing.
Chuck
people,
E. Cheese.
And first of all,
Chuck E. Cheese.
oh
scary,
look! Midwest Night Watchers wrote, "I have had great days on Friday the 13th."
Awesome.
Hey, Midwest, every Friday the 13th at nighttime, I put on one of the Friday 13th movies. It's always a great day.
Yeah.
Always a great day. Always a great day. But I guess Louisiana, Rhode Island, I guess I'm afraid for this one because no offense, Chuck E. Cheese pizza sucks. I would never eat their pizza there. And why would
parents only go to
that?
Well, I mean, I think they used to serve beer at Chuck E. Cheese. That's why Dad went there, because they serve beer.
Everybody in the chat, you guys all know my birthday is next week on May 8th. My birthday. And one of the reasons why I have a sore thing for Chuck E. Cheese, I'm going to tell you guys, you never heard this story? This is a true story. True story. Our father took all of us kids to Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday. And when it's your birthday, they sing a song with your name, and then you sit at the table and you get to enjoy. Well, we get there. They were singing my name on the song. My father saw how much it was going to cost, and we left. So I never got to finish a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese.
Well, yeah, they charge a lot of money for a guy in a freaking mouse costume.
Yeah. So
just to come out and sing.
So
they bring the whole staff out. They bring
now,
that was
Hawaii,
like, fuck that, man.
Hawaii and Emmy is fuck Bob Emmy. Emmy is that Massachusetts?
Mandela Effect? Works for me. Not to me.
It's Cliff Bar. No offense. If Hawaii Emmy Maine.
Oh God.
Maine. Thank you.
Maine.
Thank you, Dina Pete. Thank you. Maine? Isn't that weird? Maine, Hawaii.
Yeah, I can't remember my abbreviation. It's been too long.
Yeah. Cliff
Bar, huh?
Really? Hawaii for Hawaii?
I see what it is. It's got one F. Oh, no. I used to eat Cliff Bars daily. I'd buy them in boxes in bulk. It'd be my quick go-to fucking meal. Like if I'm hungry, I would grab a Cliff Bar. It was like my super go-to meal, and it was 2Fs, man. Oh, I know that for a fact. Put me on a machine. No, it was still 2Fs. It was always 2Fs. So 1F now, huh?
Well, here's another one. Now, this is interesting. Double stuffed Oreo, which I didn't actually realize double stuff was even a Mandela Effect. This is wow, I didn't know that. But Montana,
Wait, Oreo has
North Carolina, Virginia, MD is
Why do I remember
fuck, I
Oreo
can't-
with 2 R's? Doesn't
Well,
Oreo have 2 R's?
No, this one is the stuff has
Double
one
stuffed
F here,
Oreo.
and there's 2 stuff.
Yeah, it's 2Fs, and I think it was 2 R's. I don't know, man. Shit. I don't know. 2Fs for sure, but could they have 2 R's?
What the fuck is MD again?
That looks wrong.
Dina, what's MD? I can't remember.
Medical
I can't
doctor?
I know Montana. I mean, MD. I can't. Oh my God, Michigan? No,
Oh, God damn it. Maryland? It is Maryland.
Fuck, I
That's
lived in
Maryland.
Maryland. I've actually
Yeah,
lived
it's
in
Maryland.
Maryland.
Yeah,
lived
shit.
In Maryland, Bob, you and I had our Gettysburg experience living in Maryland.
In
Well,
Maryland,
I mean, we
yeah.
drove to. I mean, we drove to Pennsylvania. I was only like right there.
Yeah.
But that was Maryland.
Yeah.
How the hell we are having a Mandela Effect day, aren't we?
I worked in Washington, D.C. Yeah, but we lived in Maryland for a little while. Yeah.
Hey,
I
our
was a
good
government
friend,
employee at Washington, D.C.
a good
worked
friend,
right next to the other
Bigfoot
department.
Michigan Rob is in the chat. Awesome guy. Awesome guy.
He's a big shot. He's a big shot in there.
Am I free breeze? Am I? See, and man, I'm forgetting. There's so many states that has the M in it. Am I is
Michigan.
Minnesota? Is it? That's Minnesota. Isn't
Minnesota.
it? Am I is Minnesota?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Dude, hold on. You mean I just mentioned Bigfoot Michigan Rob being in the chat, and then the next one after I mentioned him, the very next one is Minnesota, but free breeze.
And he's from Minnesota.
Connections. Talk
And
about
he's in
connections.
Minnesota.
Huh?
Wow. And there's a missing E. Free breeze. Febreze. Double E's.
So hey Rob.
1 E.
Hey Rob, why would people in so Rob, you since you live in Michigan, why would
Maybe they
anybody do they stink there, Rob? What's with
They must
free
fart a
breeze?
lot.
The Mandela Effect.
I bet you if you look up their statistically on their passing wind, I bet you they pass a lot of wind in Minnesota.
Maybe, right?
They drop a lot of air biscuits, man.
But here we go. You got Arkansas, Arizona, Tennessee. Their number one Mandela Effect is Fruit Loops.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, Arkansas,
fruit.
Arizona. Well, Arkansas, Arizona, I guess they're kind of close to each other, but then Tennessee is way up. I guess they really care about their Fruit Loops.
Fruit. It's Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops. It's no longer Fruit Loops. It's Fruit Loops. Double O's.
Really? Hold on a second. You're telling me California, Colorado, Florida, Texas, and the state of Washington care about Funyuns?
Yeah, because it's stoner. Think about it. Stoners. California, stoners. Colorado, stoners. Texas, stoners. Washington, stoners. Of course they look up Funyuns.
So Rob wrote, Michigan has a lot of unnatural gas. I love that. Unnatural gas. Well, seriously, Funyuns?
Unnatural,
you know what? Honestly, I have never heard anybody in the state of Washington and California ever mention the word Funyuns. So that's interesting.
Well, yeah, stoners. Yeah, you're not a stoner though. You don't smoke weed. Eric don't smoke weed. But I guarantee you, I knew that one. I was like, what the hell happened to my freaking Funyuns, man? You misspelled it. Then you look it up, it's always been spelled that way. This is spelled wrong, dude. All the stoners remember that. That's why everyone from California, Colorado, Texas, and Washington, what do they all have in common? Legalized marijuana.
So, why is Nevada so into Grease Lightning? Are they a big, huge John Travolta fan, or by the play? Or is it because Nevada is a state where they do a lot of plays that they care about Grease? It's interesting, right? In a weird way,
race.
it is it race, I guess. Yes.
They like
yes,
to race cars. It's the race. They like to get their fucking cars and race.
This is kind of interesting on what states Google certain things the most. That's so weird.
Yeah. Oh, actually, this is good data. It's interesting. I already know. I can see that.
Danny wrote, "That's okay, Bob. You smoke enough for both of you."
Yeah, I know. I got a new bag. It came in yesterday too. I'm gonna sample new weed later.
Hold on a second. So Jiffy, I guess Michigan likes free breeze. Sorry, or is it Michigan or Minnesota?
Minnesota, right? Yeah, Jiffy. I remember Jiffy like a motherfucker. I know Jiffy. I still don't know what Jif is. I feel like I'm not completing my sentence when I say that. It don't even sound right. Jiffy, please. Give me some Jiffy.
I'm double checking. Michigan. No. MI is Michigan. It is Michigan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Michigan. Okay.
Yeah.
So Michigan.
So Michigan. So I guess. Well, listen.
Michigan Rob, dude.
well,
I think it was our number one clue. Like I just freaking forgot.
In Michigan, it's spelled. In Michigan, freeze bees. Well, if maybe Michigan has a lot of demons, right? Think about it. Well, what's the number one food product that helps you defeat demons? Peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut butter does. Well, creamy peanut butter gets the demons in, and then lumpy peanut butter is what confuses the demons because they got to count each and every nut inside their mouth.
You know what's great about
eats peanut butter?
You know what's great about doing this website is making you remember every abbreviation for every state. And there's a lot of M's. Minnesota, Montana. I mean, Michigan. I mean, it's like, Idaho is Kit Kat.
Kit Kat with the missing dash.
I can see that. I guess Idaho cares about Kit Kat the most for Mandela Effect.
That was Scott Harrison's number one go-to in England, in Manchester. Scotty Two Thumbs. He's all about the Kit Kat missing its dash. He fucking freaked out. What the hell? Where's the dash?
Daryl Phillips wrote, I'll mention again that the ME can be an overlapping of the multiverse. Now, Daryl, I don't know if you watched my video, me walking last night, talking about the Mandela Effect. I said the top 3 for me is if I'm trying to pick a reason. Now, we all don't know. That's not pretend that we do know. But I said in my top 3, I feel time travel is the main one. Number 2 for me was multiverse. So
I built the time machine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You built the time machine. See, here we go. New York. What the fuck? New York. What? Mike and Ike.
I don't know that one.
Me either. And what the hell is with New York's not no small little populated state. So
apparently he was popular there.
All right. Anybody from New York? What the hell is a Mike and Ike? What's a Mike and Ike? What the hell is a Mike and Ike?
It's a candy bar.
I'm gonna type that in.
It's gotta be a candy bar.
Mike.
It's a candy bar.
And Ike. It is, yeah. Oh, it is candy.
Candy bar,
here.
Right?
I'm gonna share the screen of it. Let me go here for a second. Right there. That's Mike and Ike. It's original fruit.
Huh.
Honestly, I've never heard this candy on the West Coast. I mean, Well, I guess you can order on Amazon. It shows Amazon.com.
Well, we
but-
sure got Funyuns though. We got Funyuns.
Wow.
Oh, did I scratch you?
Wow. So I guess New York must like Mike and Ike, and they can't have changes, so they're looking it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh? Okay. That's interesting.
No Funyuns
Now,
over there. I guess.
Illinois and New England is Oscar Mayer.
Yeah. Oscar Mayer.
You know,
Check out Oscar
Well-
Mayer.
I've heard from people that Illinois, New England likes a lot of wieners.
They love their wieners. They sure do.
They love their wieners. I mean,
They
maybe the wieners is what kept Tom Brady going so many years, winning Super Bowls.
Probably did. Probably kept Tom Brady going the whole time. He loves his
Yeah.
wiener. Yep. I bet he's a double fister.
Now look at this one. Rice Krispie Treats is Iowa, Kansas City, Kentucky, Montana, Utah, Virginia Tech. I'm about to say Virginia Tech. VT. VT is
What is that one?
VT is what the fuck is VT? Oh my god!
Oh god.
I have to look that up.
Oh, what is that one? Oh my god. Oh,
Vermont.
That's not a place you don't think about. I put Vermont already in there. Like that's not a place you just think about. No offense to Vermont. It's just not in my mind.
So
I mean, who would
all
think
these
about
states
Vermont?
think about Rice Krispie Treats.
I guess so. Huh, I like Rice Krispies. They looked that up as a Mandela Effect. Huh? Oh,
know
I
it's a
already seen the bottom one.
I know, but you know why this is a shocker? Now, if you would have told me, Bob,
DC.
I know Washington D.C. next to Maryland, but Bob, if you would have told me, Eric, what state would be looking at Sex and the City or Sex in the City the most, I would have think New York, because the show is in New York. So I am shocked.
Yeah.
I am shocked that Sex in the City is for Washington D.C. and not New York. Shocked.
Well, it's a similar lifestyle. Remember, I worked in DC for a while, and it's just like New York, man. These fuckers,
Yeah.
they love to sit outside and drink their foo drinks and just be all cultural and all kinds of. They like to sit outside, do the whole outside thing, and lots and lots of people. God,
Maybe-
damn, a lot of people.
But Bob, maybe DC should not do Sex in the City. Maybe they should stop populating.
Sex in the City. It is definitely Sex in the City, not and the city. It's Sex in the City. Because the ex-wife at one time, I bought her for a birthday the entire collection it's for birthday, a whole collection of Sex in the City DVD set, and it was Sex in the City. And then I had to watch them damn things over and over again. So it was like a horrible gift to give somebody. Oh no, you're watching Sex in the City. God damn it.
Now, West
Again.
Virginia is
My
Skechers.
bad.
West Virginia. Well, I guess in West Virginia, you do a lot of walking out there.
Yeah. It's missing its teeth. Tango.
I'm sorry Bob. I'm sorry to think this, because we know West Virginia. I almost bought a house in West Virginia because Maryland was too expensive, and Bob, a lot of people told me, the state of West Virginia has the most missing teeth out of all the states.
Oh
For a
my
second-
God.
For a second, when you said they're missing their teeth, it was a flashback when somebody told me that West Virginia had the most missing teeth out of any other state.
I guess they don't pay
Oh,
dentists
that's
enough
horrible.
there. It's like, I don't want to work there.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
You'd-
I'm sorry, people.
You'd
I
think a
should've said
dentist would
that.
want to go to West Virginia because they would make a lot of money. It's like, oh man, I got people lined up out the door with these freaking things.
Danny
Shit.
wrote, "My ex likes sex on the beach. The drink better gift. Sex on the
Oh.
beach. Is that a show?
Yeah. I always thought you were more of a fuzzy navel guy. I don't know why. I thought Danny Staten would be a fuzzy navel guy.
Huh.
Yeah.
Ooh, New Mexico.
Smokey
Hold
the
on.
Bear.
Hold on. Smokey the Bear for New Mexico? Huh. I would have thought.
Wow. Well, yeah.
I would have thought that'd be more of the mountain states. New Mexico is like more
Well, I mean,
desert.
they do. They're dry. They're dry.
They're dry, yeah.
So they have Smokey the Bear signs everywhere. Only you can prevent forest fires, said Smokey the Bear. Now it's just Smokey Bear. Like, no, it's not. It's not Smokey Bear. It's Smokey the Bear.
Empty equals empty. Oh, okay. Hey, I'm shocked on that one. Okay, I make sense, right? Yeah. Smokey, yeah. It's one hot state.
Yeah, it's hot.
So
Smokey the Bear would be the appropriate sign to have. Only you can prevent forest fires.
And we all got people. This is no debate. We know it was Smokey the Bear because every time Bob and I, our family, go in the mountains, one of the cities, I don't know if it was Corsgold or Oakhurst, but one of those cities had a Smokey the Bear statue. And it said Smokey the Bear, not Smokey. Smokey Bear. It was Smokey whatever they call it now. It was Smokey
There's another bear thing. A lot of bear things again. There's the bear thing again.
Well, yeah,
there's the bear thing.
We've been seeing teddy bears. We see the big bear.
I had a dream. I think it's on my show. I had a dream about a grizzly bear. I was a big ass female grizzly bear scratching her back on a freaking tree. And then it wasn't like 2 days later, somebody sent me an article and said, "Hey, dude, didn't you talk about having a dream about a bear?" I was like, "Yeah." Did you see the paper? And I go, "Nah, I don't see the paper." Go look at the news in California. It turned out all of a sudden, 2 days later, or like a day and a half later, whatever, there was a fucking grizzly bear that showed up at a grizzly bear tree. It hadn't been there in hundreds of years. And I go, "Oh my God, I dreamt that." Wow.
This one does not surprise me. This one does not surprise me. Oregon, the Bearstein Bears, the Bearstein Bears. Anybody who knows Oregon, which I live right next to Oregon, I can see Oregon looking this one up. They're my hippie Bearstein people. Oregon is the hippie state. Oregon is the state where they all protest. They all sit around and read books. So yes, I can see Oregon reading. I mean, Oregon. I'm serious. Oregon is a reading book state. Every time Washington is ready to have a protest, like on May 1st, May 1st is a huge protest. Everybody from Oregon comes down, ready for that protest, and they have books. So I can see Oregon for this one, 100%.
Well, I potty trained both my kids by reading Berenstein freaking Bears books. I know them very well. I had a stack of them, and the kids had potty training is hard with kids. Like, they want to get up. I'll read you a book. And you read the Berenstein Bears. Now, Steen is German for rock. Is that relevant?
No, that is relevant. That's relevant. Now, this next one kind of makes sense to me. The Flintstones for Indiana, New Jersey. It makes more sense for me for New Jersey because New Jersey is known as the blue collars, like the really hard workers in the factories and stuff. And the Flintstones did everything by hand. When they ride that car in Flintstones, they use their bare feet. So Flintstones make sense for New Jersey.
You know, there's a conspiracy that the Jetsons live above them in the same timeline. That the Jetsons live up there in the clouds, floating around, and down below, because you never see what's below the Jetsons. And then if you go down to the Jetsons, down to the ground, you got the Flintstones. Did you know that?
I never heard that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Bare feet.
Yeah. The Jetsons live above the Flintstones. Like, they're just right there in the same timeline. Like, oh, there's the Jetsons.
And if you live in New Jersey, the hard workers there, they probably never look up. And the Jetsons probably are over New Jersey.
They are.
Oh, what's this? Hold on. What? Oh, no. Are you serious, Bob? Daryl Phillips wrote, the last scene in the movie in The Hunt for Red October had a stuffed bear. A stuffed bear. I'm going to have to look that up. No shit. The last scene.
No shit.
You mean the one with the famous
Harrison Ford,
Connery?
right?
Sean Connery. Oh no, that's
Oh,
Sean.
Sean Connery. Yeah, Sean
Hunter
Connery. Yeah,
off
Sean
over
Connery.
is Sean Connery and one of the Baldwin
Sean
guys,
Connery,
the
that's
one
right.
that got getting busted for shooting.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. It's a book written by Tom Clancy.
Tom Clancy.
Tom Clancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's
Harrison
a teddy
Ford
bear
was
at the end
in,
of the movie now.
Yeah, Harrison Ford was in the Far Away Danger. Harrison Ford did 2 Tom Clancy movies.
Yeah, but for Hunt for October was in fact, it was Sean Connery, which died on 007. He died on the date. If you put his death date together, if you guys put his death date together, it comes out to 007.
We only got a few left. So Arizona is Tostino's Pizza Rolls. Totino's. Hey, Totino's makes
sense.
For cheap pizza, their little Totino's pizzas, they're pretty good. My daughter says she hates pizza, but she likes Totino's pizza.
Yeah, contradiction.
So Arizona, I know it's weird, right? But oh well. I mean, so Arizona, I guess I could see Arizona people eating pizza. I mean, Bill Clinton's from Arizona, right?
Yeah.
He probably invited
Well,
girls over.
kid, yeah.
He probably invited other women on his wife and gave all his girlfriends on the side Totino's pizza. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Now Ohio,
I'm getting
Bob,
hungry now,
wipeout.
man.
Now, why would Ohio be wipeout? What the
I
hell
don't
is
know
a
what that is.
wipeout?
Oh,
What's-
whiteout. I guess they do a
So-
lot of riding. Yeah, whiteout, huh?
Yeah, so Ohio cares a
Wow.
lot about whiteout. Interesting.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. The
Wow.
last one, Connecticut, Maine, Pennsylvania, is York permanent
York
patty?
peppermint patty.
Really?
Wow, and it's changed, huh?
It's the eastern states.
Oh yeah, it's changed. Wow, it did change. Oh man, these are weird, man.
Wow.
These are
Yeah.
weird. I bet there's codes inside of them though. There's codes in there though. There's a specific number for each letter that's changed.
With the sensation. It says get the sensation. I guess Pennsylvania.
Remember,
and, Maine. Interesting.
each letter that changes has a specific number, and then you have to follow the numbers. Like A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. Follow the numbers down the line. Find the number for the letter that's changed, and you'll have a number sequence.
Oh,
Found
so
that
it's
out.
kind of cool. This next one kind of just breaks it down. Like Rice Krispie treats is 7. It's like so out of the states, Rice Krispie treats win with 7. Funyuns win with 5. Double stuff. People like getting their double stuff, I guess. Number 4. And then interesting. I wish, you know what? One day in the future, I got to see if they have one for around the world. Like,
Oh, yeah,
what would
yeah,
the
they
UK
do.
look for? You know,
Well, their big one was Kit Kats. They're all raising hell about Kit Kats not having a dash. I'm like, yeah, that's a big one for them. The problem is when it comes to Mandela effects, there's 2 separate spellings, and a lot of Americans are calling Mandela effects, but what they are is they're European spelling of it. And so it's funny how there's a lot of European spelling of words that kind of came over to the United States that were never here. Like, no, that's a European spelling. I mean, it's a change. It's the answer is it's a European spelling change. Huh.
weird. So we're close
A
to
lot of the things.
I'm just saying we're close to the end of the show. But Bob, is there so far in 2024 for you? Was there like a most shocking Mandela effect for you? Like for me right now is Alice in Chains. That shocked me on the whole thing about Alice in Chains, about the first video, the song on a different album, and knowing that their first certified gold is on September 11th. So that's mine for 2024.
Yeah.
What's the biggest one for you in 2024?
Oh God, there's hundreds. It's hard to. I
Sure,
mean, the
100,
most
but
recent
what,
one I've
what's
been.
the most what's the most shocking one
Well,
for you?
Well, the most recent one for me is the story of Ulysses, whatever. He's one of the kings that fought at Troy, and it's
Oh, okay.
changed. So my thing's going black. Everything's changed. The story's changed completely. There's more gods fighting than there ever have been. And Ulysses, whatever, he goes to hell now. And I'm like, I don't remember him going to freaking Hades. Nobody's ever been to Hades except for maybe one other person. And then now he meets up with Achilles, and Achilles is whining about making a bad decision and fighting in the Trojan War. He should have stayed home. And I'm like, I don't remember him saying that. I don't remember Achilles having anything after he died. Any stories about him, especially being down in Hades, complaining and bitching about fighting in the War of Troy. I'm like, oh, it ain't him. Now he sounds a little bit, fembot. Like, I don't remember Achilles sounding like that. He didn't whine about fighting in Trojan. Anyway, I saw that. I've been watching mythology stuff. Been going through my mythology. And I heard the story about him going to Hades like that, and then talking to Achilles, and Achilles is whining like a woman. No offense, women. Yeah, women are like, hey, no, not like that. But he wasn't like that, and so his whole character changed. Achilles now regrets fighting in Troy. That's a big one for me right now. I brought that up to people. I'm like, I don't remember that.
Because Achilles, who? Which one?
Well, it seemed like
right?
Yeah, he fought at Troy. He the Achilles heel. He was a half man, half god.
Because my thought of Achilles, the number one reason why he wanted to fight in Troy was to be legendary, to be in all the writings. Yeah. It's going to be the biggest war. So you're saying now he never wanted to fight in
Well, he did fight. He did die. And that's the end of it. But now another king goes into Hades, which I don't remember that. And he talks to Achilles, and Achilles is now in Hades, dead, whining about fighting at the Trojan War. I shouldn't have did it. Like, what?
Oh,
that ain't Achilles. I never heard. It's like in the Iliad. It's in a lot of the legends of the mythology. I'm like, nobody ever visited. We didn't know where fucking Achilles went. There's nobody visited Achilles in freaking Haiti and talked to him, and he's complaining. Huh? I was like, kind of takes a little bit of the shine off of him a little bit. Like hearing his whining stories now, I'm like, I don't fucking remember that. I remember him being badass. Done deal. He died. He's legendary. Into that fucking story. He's a legend. Now he got him whining. It's in literature.
Isn't this one is a weird Mandela effect right here? 2024, Trump and Biden are running against each other. I felt like we just went through that in 2020.
Oh my God, it's happening again. It's happening again.
You know what? I guess
two cousins are running against each other.
In 2020, I should have brought it upstairs. I bought that limited edition chess game of the presidential running against each other. And when I got that in 2020, then whoever wins that race, they send you the like who wins president. So they sent me a Trump in 2020. Now, how will they do that chessboard again? Because now it's the exact same people in there.
It's the same two Rh negative blood types that are related to each other. They're all related to the same fucking ancestor, and it's like the same people. I always say it like this. Real easy, man. All I'm asking is anybody running for office is just wear a stupid little card around your neck with your name of your blood type on it. That's all I'm saying. And you're going to see all the negatives on there, and you're like, oh, that's weird. Let's take a random guess on that probability. One of the Rh negatives is going to win because every president in the United States, except I think one, was an Rh negative. So it don't matter. It don't matter. Those two, of course, are going to run against each other. They're cousins.
I know.
They're related.
So what do you got going on tonight?
Well, I'm waiting for a package. I was gonna come on, but I was waiting for a package. I'm afraid I'm gonna come on, then I'm gonna miss the package. But I still might come on. I got weed. I just got a fresh bag, and I got some beer.
So is this package like a new package of weed or what?
Oh no, it's a special package. It's an artifact. It was hard to find. Yeah, the hard to find artifact. I've been wheeling and dealing for it.
So if you get that before your show, are you going to show the artifact?
I might. I don't know. I don't know yet. I haven't made a decision on that yet.
I can't remember what night. I don't remember what night, but Danny sent me a text and goes, "Eric, your brother's still on. I think he's 60% drunk." And then I text back. I think I text back and said, "It's only 60%."
Not 100%. I must have worked. I need to work a little harder on that one then. I confused the shit out of the algorithms. Can't figure my shit out.
So seriously, people, I hope you guys had fun today. I thought when I saw that website on what state looks up, what Mandela Effect you look up the most, I don't know. I thought that was kind of interesting. Kind of like, does it match the state? Some of that stuff did match the state. So next time, guys, any one of you, when you go into the Michigan Bigfoot Michigan Rob's channel, ask him, does he have his Febreze and does he have his peanut butter?
Ask him if he's got his Febreze and peanut butter because they break a lot of wind, I guess. Unnatural gas.
I guarantee when he sees that in his chat, he'll know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, Mandela Effect on Eric's channel.
God damn, what did you eat?
Ooh, hold on. 8 hours and 32 minutes last night. So Bob was on for 8 hours and 32 minutes. You have enough left for tonight?
No, I think I was only on 6.
Mandela Effect. There's a Mandela Effect right there.
Yeah.
Beyond that, we all hope
stories.
Everybody had a good time. We hope everybody had a good time. And again, I always say, your memory is your memory. Who gives a fuck what somebody else says? Don't let somebody force their memory onto yours. Your memory is your memory. Wrong, right, crazy, false, change, God, time travel, multiverse, doesn't matter. Your memory is your memory. Bob has a memory that, naked girls were throwing pickles at him. That's his memory.
I was on top of a pyramid, though. I was on top of a pyramid when they did that.
He was on top of a pyramid, and they were tossing pickles at him. That's his memory, and he's sticking by it. Sticking
to it. That actually happened.
And I don't know what Danny's memory was on a pyramid, what they're throwing at him. It probably wasn't pickles. Danny's a great guy. You know what? Danny's so cool. Danny sent me a text that he actually sent me a tracking number, Bob. That Danny's sending me a birthday present. He's
also the son of somebody famous.
Is
he denies it though. Yeah. I don't want to say on their channel. I don't want to embarrass him.
And I want to thank you guys for being here. I'm glad you guys are writing a funny show. Hold on, that's funny. I'm usually the guy with the. That's funny. But beyond that, seriously, people, we were thank you guys for showing up. It was fun. Bob might be on tonight. And oh yeah, people, tomorrow in the morning, my Bigfoot video will be uploaded of me walking, but I gotta warn everybody. For whatever reason on this walk, my leg was killing me today. So I was breathing harder today on my walk. I'm actually had my leg. I had issues with it this week, but it is what it is, right? Maybe Bob. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a Mandela Effect. We'll wake up and there's no body problems, no nothing. We'll wake up more handsome, more better.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll happen.
That's me. I woke up completely handsome. I'm completely handsome and I'm healed. I don't have any problems. I got the benefit package for the Mandela Effect.
There we go.
Yeah.
You got the benefit pass.
I don't even have cirrhosis anymore. I don't have anything.
Beyond that,
Yeah.
we'll see everybody next time. And remember, every Friday is benefits with Dr. Wu. You'll get benefits from watching them. Charles Manson. We'll see you next time on the Paranormal Highway.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
Luke, I am your father.